Well, this is kind of impromptu, but here we are. Figure we'll do a walk around on my dad's 2002 Dodge Durango that is currently being charged by string bean right now because he left the battery hot and it went dead. So it's cold out right now. So anyway, this is a 2002 Dodge Durango. This has been in the family for a very long time, since I was, I don't know, something like this maybe. I don't know. Long time, like 2007 or 8, I think. Anyway, let's take a look at this thing. It's dark gray. It is, I believe, an SLT 4x4. I don't know, let's go look before I go inside so you guys know what it is. Dodge Durango from Dodge of Burnsville. It says SLT on it somewhere. I need to find where it says that. Does it? I swear on my life this is an SLT. Where does it say the thing? It's an SXT. Dodge Durango SXT. My bad. The SLT was the red one of mine. So this is a Dodge Durango SXT 4x4. It's a 2002. I don't remember what the code was on it. 10 of 01, so barely an 02. It is really, really rusty, by the way. This thing is rusty as could be. It's got power windows, power locks, power mirrors. It's got the window locks. It's got fog lights, airbags, cruise control, full instrument cluster, as you can see here. This is the nicer cluster compared to, like, if you remember my red 99, I like this cluster better. It's got Chrysler stereo with CD, dual zone climate control with AC, no rear AC in this unit. Headliner is up, it is decent. It's got some cuts in it from being used and abused. It is dirty as can be. This time has not treated this thing very well the last couple years. As you can see, it's been used for hauling wood. Actually, we've used it to pull a couple trees down, believe it or not. It does have 4x4 electric locking. The battery's dead right now, no overhead console or anything. The steering wheel, this is straight, by the way. When my dad got this van, or not van, Durango in like, sorry, that was a habit. Durango in like 07, 08, the steering column had actually rotted away, and when he welded it back together, he did it 180 out. So it's been like that forever. For a while, the cruise and everything worked in it, and the horn, and then one day I think it got cranked too hard to the, whatever way, one too many times. It finally broke the clock spring, never replaced it. So it's got an airbag light on. It's got, the fun lights. So anyway, this thing's still dead, but I think we can see the mileage on it. It's got 294,103 miles on a, we open the hood that's already open, it's got 294,000 miles on a 4.7 liter Magnum V8 in whatever 4.6 RE transmission is under there. It might be a 4.8 RE, I don't remember. 4.4 RE? It's got something under there. It's got big boy transmission. Anyway, this is the original drivetrain. It's never been out of the vehicle. She's high miles. She's high miles. What's the date on that battery that's dead? May of 2020. So it's almost a 5-year-old battery now that has been run down a few times, the poor thing. December of 19, yep, so May of 2020 sounds right for when we bought it, or when he bought it, I guess. This is my sticker I put on it. As you can see, it hasn't had a lot of miles put on it in the last 5 years or so. April of 19, it had 290, or it was due at 290. No, had 290. That's when I changed it, because I did this. So, and then in 2021, it had 292. I changed it again. Mostly because nobody else did any maintenance on the poor thing. And I did drive it for a little while there when I needed a 4-wheel drive in the winter, because this was nice. So, it's got front disc brakes. I believe it's got rear drums. The front left, one of the bolt holes is stripped for a caliper slide pin, so it's kind of Loctited in there. It's kind of funny. That master cylinder is aftermarket, I believe, and it's actually really sticky. It's a really crappy aftermarket master, and when it sits for a while, like right now, you have to pull the pedal up with your foot. But after you drive it like 500 miles, it kind of comes back to life. It needs a new master. Will it ever get one? I doubt it. As you can see, the fenders are very nicely held up with self-tappers. Front and rear on the left side. The left side is really rusty. Like, there's no rocker left. It's all gone. The frame, albeit really crusty and crunchy looking, has no holes in it. So, you know, body mounts are kind of present, surprisingly. Especially this one. This one is still there. That was gone on mine. Now, I wouldn't take a hammer to it and knock what's left of it out. But, you know, I think Dad cut the parking brake cables off a long time ago. It's got some Ling Long Crosswind 4x4 HP 265/70 R16s on it. So, you know, nothing but the best. Those have been on there for a while. What's the date code on these? 12 of 20. So that was about the time I was driving it, I think. So I put new tires on it so, you know, it had something, because the other tires were mismatched 10-year-old tires. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, it had the tires that were on it, it made the transfer case whine kind of funny. And I don't believe they were factory size. I believe they were 245 somethings. Anyway, we put these on, and guess what? The noise went away. So that's kind of nice. I believe he put a transfer case in this thing too, because one of his friends was actually borrowing it and driving it. And while they were on the highway, he's like, let's put it in 4x4. So while he was doing 55, he slammed that electronic guy to 4x4 and it blew the transfer case out of it. Don't do that, by the way. This thing has no muffler on it. I believe Dad replaced it once, and then it rotted off again while I was driving it. That was terrible. That was a terrible noise. So, that's cool. Anyway, she's straight piped right now. She's been straight piped for a couple of years. I believe the manifold on the driver's side is about to fall off of it. So this thing's a peach. Yeah, the cross tube down there is, yeah, right there. Can you see it? Can you see it right there? See the light going through there? Yeah, there's not much left of that. So, anyway, she's a unit. Shall we take a look in the back? I think this is unlocked. It is. It's just froze. So this thing's got second row bench seat in it. It does not have the third row bench. It instead has the optional cargo bins. There's two of them that you can fold up. Ratchet strap for pulling a tree, chain for the tree, bunch of miscellaneous junk. Like I said, it was used to haul wood around lately, and it shows. It shows. Hatch is pretty rotten. Struts kind of work. Yeah, they kind of work. Anyway, this thing hasn't been on the road since October of 23. I think it was before that. So, summer of 23 was the last time this thing's been on the road. But like I said, it's been used a few times around the property. The door didn't shut. There you go. Shall we see if it starts? It's been on here for a while. Nope. Nope, I'll let that charge for like 20 minutes while I clean up my tools and stuff. Anyway, what else is wrong with this thing? I believe both left side windows don't roll down. I don't know what's wrong with this one. This one, the track fell apart. There's a wood block holding the window up inside the door, so. But the right side windows work good. Yeah, I know. She's mint. She's mint, guys. So, you know, taking offers. $5,000 or best offer. No rust. Never seen winter. California vehicle here. Nothing but the best. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't think this thing's worth more than, well, you know, the way car prices are now, it's got four-wheel drive and it does move and stop on its own. That's kind of almost worth $1,000 as it sits, which is kind of interesting to say. But, you know. Anyway, we got our use out of it for the last, I don't know, how long ago was 2008? Is that 15 years ago? Something like that, I don't know. I can do math sometimes. Magnum V8. So, anyway, it runs and drives. It's cool. It's a Durango. I'll bring you back if I get it started here in like 20 minutes, but otherwise, I figured I'd do a quick walk around while I was sitting here, freezing my butt off. So, hope you guys enjoyed a little Durango content for those of you who have been around for a while. So, thank you guys for watching. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that out here running. It's been over an hour. If this thing doesn't start now, that battery's dead to the world. Yeah. Okay. I'll pull the battery connections. Otherwise, or I'll check, you know, this negative's pretty loose, so you never know, but I'm figuring it's dead. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna pull the battery. That's it for the Durango. Doesn't run,